not a big secret. We defensively we were really good. We just kind of bothered that team the whole second half, and I don't care what the team is. You hold a team to 14 points, you got a chance to win a lot of games. So, but we played a lot of toughness and really put ball pressure and bothered them, and it was good for our team to be able to do. But the most important thing of the night to me was the wonderful crowd. That was the most important thing of the evening. Regardless of if we defended well or rebounded or won the game by 20-something or whatever the case may be, the best thing of the night was the wonderful crowd and their involvement. And I hope if they saw something they like and they come back. Now, I know we got to do our part, but I think this team's trying to do their part. It plays hard, and I would buy a ticket to see that effort. And we need to go on the road, and we need to get Troy. We need to put all our focus on that game Thursday and come back here with a road win. And we got 3 critical games at home that can really change or make the season a lot more significant than it already is. So we've got a lot to play for, but our players appreciate it. I appreciated the crowd, and they were just outstanding. And it was good for us to play like we did with that amount of effort the second half to hopefully entice them to come back and bring a friend. And we had a few extra seats out there. We could, those 4,700 could bring a friend, and we'd have a little standing room going. So maybe we can get some of that going down the road. But it's a good win for us. We needed it. We shot it good enough the second half, and we guarded it extremely well. So it was a good win for us at the right time in front of a great crowd tonight. Okay.
Next question.
Coach, how concerned were you with 3-point shooting in the first half? At one point, there were 7 straight shots that were missed 3-pointers.
Well, I'm concerned. They were committed. They hadn't played zone all year long, except maybe 2 possessions out of their first whatever games. They never played zone. But I had a sneaking hunch they were going to play zone, and we tried to work against the zone the last 2 or 3 days. But you can work all you want against the zone and get as many quality shots as you can. But for it to look like you're doing something, the ball's got to go in. I think we may have shot it quick, maybe twice. I think we may have taken 1 or 2 ill-advised threes. But I think for the most part, we had 10 or 12 that were wide open that we need to make. Now we started penetrating it a little bit better the second half, broke them down a little bit, started ball screening it out high and really being a little more patient against it. But I'm concerned about our shot making. I wasn't concerned about it for a while, but I am now. And, we wanted to get Pete more involved, and he got more involved tonight. It seems like we're a better team when he gets 10, 11, or 12 points. And the 2 games we lost, he wasn't involved offensively. He was a little more involved tonight, and we need to keep him involved. But I'm always concerned about it. But what I can control or try to control as the coach is the quality of the shot. Who takes the shot from where? And I'm convinced that our best players are shooting the ball the most times. And I'm not too concerned about where we're shooting it from. Sometimes a little quick, maybe turn one down, throw it inside and get it out. That seems to work better. But, Ed Townsend, Trey Finn, Marcus Hooten, when it's his turn, got to make a couple. You can't beat a zone if you don't make a few shots from the perimeter. And we just need to keep encouraging our guys to take good shots, take quality shots, and, they're eventually going to go in.
Trey had a good night with 17, went over 1,000 in his career. I know you've been looking for that kind of performance from him.
Yeah, that's why I've stuck with him. And he's maybe turning the corner a little bit. And we sure do need him. And our team functions better when he's getting him about 14 to 15 a game. And you know, it's good for us to be able to do that. I'm happy for him. He's not a, I've coached a lot of guys in my time, and he's right up there at the top in terms of good guy character and all that sort of thing. So, you know, I'm happy for him, his parents, and hopefully we can do our thing down there Thursday and come home with a significant homestand. See what happens.
Coach, was Kendrick hospitalized, or, I mean, he wasn't on the bench tonight, I didn't see him.
Well, you got the statement?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. That's all I'm talking about till I find out more information. But he did go to the emergency room. Took him there last night. So he's got a slight hairline fracture below his cheek. It was unprovoked assault, really, is what the statement says. And I've got to talk to the city police. They're getting the names of the people that were involved, and we'll get to the real bottom of it. But I'm convinced Kendrick was unprovoked. He didn't provoke anyone, and I stand by him. And glad he's okay. But it's going to take him about a week before we can get a face mask for him to play in. And his eye was swollen shut. And we're trying to get it under control. And I told him he'd have to come tonight. I didn't want to expose him to the people, and so he just stayed in his room tonight. And we'll check on him later on.
Any other questions? Okay, thanks, Coach.